Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from MS Bop and Duchess Snow, who are in Mario and Luigi themed Acguys, and that is the best. They have tweaked the Acguy since the most recent patch. They've given all levels of it a dodge roll, and I believe they've increased its Vulcan damage and given it a couple of other advantages. I'm pretty sure it now has a ground customization, which none of the amphibious mobile suits had before this. I think I mentioned this in the Acguy video, but since they've done this pretty much kills my speculation that we might be getting underwater levels, because there's really not a lot of point in it for now. Because now that all the amphibious types have ground specialization, there's not a lot pointing to that like I felt like there was before. So just take it as it is, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, this is great. That apparently it's Desert Zaku that Bop is fighting against there. Unfortunately, he whiffed his melee, and oh, nice save from Duchess. And they managed to not hit each other, which is really impressive. And let's see. And they're both getting stunned a little bit, and there goes poor Luigi, who is, the invulnerability in the dodge roll, I think, needs to be a little bit longer. It's not really sufficient to evade a lot of damage, in my opinion. But that's just me. So, let's see. Duchess is hiding out right down there. Okay, she is fighting. And looks like Bop's going to move in and support her as soon as possible. Unfortunately, a little bit late, but unless one of them has anti-stealth, which, oh yeah, I think the Desert Zaku has that, because the Desert Jim used to, and I think the Desert Zaku did as well. So probably with two of them as Acguys, they can be seen, which is suboptimal at best. Good hit with the Mega Particle Cannon. Did they give it balancers? It sure looks like they did. Okay, if those have balancers now, finally, which they didn't even have in the first game, that's going to make a heck of a difference. That's going to make them much more viable. Let me watch as they fight and see if I can figure that out. Probably people who have been paying attention to the patch notes and such already know that for sure, but I have not been, so... Or if I have, I cannot remember them for more than 2 seconds. Let's see, Duchess is down again, and Bop is too. Because, yeah, Acguys are many things, but Fragile is still one of them. But yeah, this is great. Bop told me this was a good one. I put it in the queue and took him at his word, because he and Duchess has been really nice in terms of providing me stuff like this over the years. So I figured he'd have good taste. And yeah, this is great. This is great. Concentrating fire on, I think, the Desert Zaku there at first. Yep, that is a balancer. That is... I'm pretty sure he did not have to stop. That time he did, so I don't know. That might have just been the refresh time on the melee, though, so hard to say. But they're in a bad spot. It's pretty much the whole team here. But he did get somebody, so... I'm not sure who. I think it must have been that Zaku that he was working on, but that's weird, because I would have thought it would be that goof that just knocked him down. See, there's a Gym Night Seeker. I believe it also has anti-stealth, so... Yeah, they're doing really well for a team that is pretty much set up specifically to thwart them. But I'm gonna have to try these Acguys now that they've been improved, because it looks really pretty good. Good swing there. Good positioning, and yeah, that is a nice kill. Yeah, so that's doing pretty well. It is an ace match, 50 seconds or so until ace selection. Pardon me. Now Duchess is back here getting repairs, which I think Bop is going to speed up, because they may as well be working in pairs here, considering, they're both in Acguys and matching color schemes. How can you not? So, here comes somebody, so time to get back in and get to fighting. Luckily, I believe unoccupied mobile suits no longer appear on the radar, so that means besides just being stealth, they could not be seen over at the base unless they were seen, which, I mean, in those colors, non-zero chance. Let's see, looking for a good shot, and there's one. Got shot in the back a little bit as it happened, but that also happens. Looks like there's a goof coming up after the Zaku sniper. And Bop is the ace in his Acguy. Very nice. But because Acguys are fragile and the bulk of the enemy team is very likely to be balanced type, general types, blue types. I gotta look up what the official term is. I haven't looked at it lately. But that means he's going to have to be extra careful because he's vulnerable to most of the enemy team, and of course, nice, 900 points, and of course the ace status points him out on the enemy radar and negates one of his main benefits. So now it's time to go after the enemy ace, but yeah, he's keeping a good distance, which is wise because that's like the whole enemy team. Let's see, got the missiles. Somebody else took the kill, which is a shame, but because they might have been able to even it up. Yeah, I always end up in ace matches with people who don't understand how to ace match. They leave me isolated as the ace, and worse yet, they take all the kills, which means that we're getting a third of the possible points. With the 2 kills that they've missed so far, I think probably they could have been close to even before Bop died if they had left it to him. But there's a minute and a half left. They could still catch up, especially once Bop's back in. Especially if they can get rid of the enemy ace. But it's all going to come down to, people getting rid of the enemy ace and getting team to understand that, or getting teammate to understand that, yeah, he needs to be the one making the kills. So far, I know Duchess has that down. Everybody else, the snipers do not quite have it, and that's not good. Yeah, leave it for him. Aw, man. Yeah, that happens a lot too. But yeah, leave it for him. Good, he used his tackle, and now is the time to strike. There you go, 900 points, getting close, so let's see if they can make it. 50 seconds left. Okay, there's a nice weak person in there. If Bop can single them out, which, come on guys. Okay. Yeah, doesn't quite have a clear angle of attack yet. That person is retreating. Got a good shot in on him. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to make it. It's going to be close, but I don't think he's going to be able to get to that guy with almost no health. So maybe if a good beam gun shot might do it. So let's see. 17 seconds. That goof is on his tail. Nobody is really coming to back him up, which, there's somebody who knows what's what. Good job. Come on now. So yeah, it was a close one, and if Bop and Duchess had a little bit better backup, they got an assist. But yeah, if Bop and Duchess had a little bit better backup, a little bit, more coherent team, sad Acguys. They would have had this, because other than that, they fought a good round, especially, again, for Bop and an Acguy with no stealth. That was a good run. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back tomorrow with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later!